what we are doing mostly is just spreading our bad smell everywhere.
Yes, Swami, exactly, Swami.
I'm not saying that you are doing it, but all the people are doing it. Is that when they should remain silent, everyone is speaking out. Everyone is moralizing, everyone is teaching. And it is harming people, really harming people.
Yes, Swami, yes. Harming innocent
Because
people.
those people who don't deserve to teach lessons, those people who don't deserve to say all those things. If you are Miss World or Miss Universe, what right you have to moralize? What right you have to tell people what is art of living? You're just an idiot. You have allowed yourself to be molded according to those who have power. Now they will be exploiting you your whole life, for at least as long as you have juice. Then they will throw you out of the window. It is said that all that glitters are not gold. But it is all media created. This is like when they make such a competition like Miss Universe, Miss World. It is not that they are choosing someone as the most beautiful woman, the most elegant, the most graceful. They have to sell their products. They need brand ambassadors for products. It is all commercial. But it is not at all a beauty competition where this is no beauty, this is just cheap sexuality. You are making a woman into an object. They can do whatever they want with the woman, with the real woman. But first, who is responsible? First, responsibility goes to the woman, because it cannot start that suddenly you are here. You start compromising from the very beginning. If you have some sense of dignity, real dignity, then you will refuse to do all those catwalks, wearing bikini, gyrating your hips. But everyone wants to be powerful. Those who want to be powerful, those who want to be rich, they are not people of evolved consciousness. But the whole media, they want to project them as our ideals. These are the ideal people. These are the perfect people you have to follow. And I think this is why they have included this thing, that there will be some questionnaire also. Some question will be asked to them, so that you cannot say that they are dumb. They are beauty with brain. I think it was Lara Datta or Sushmita Sen. Both of them have won Miss Universe in past for India. I think one of them said, I think it was Sushmita Sen, because she is also from Bengal. I don't know about Lara Datta from that. Maybe she is Maharashtrian. And Mother Teresa, her whole work was centered in Bengal. So was asked something like, who inspired you? Who is the ideal woman? Something like that. At that time, at least, even now, most of the celebrities will take her name. In India, if you have to take names, they will take name of Mother Teresa or Indira Gandhi. Both of them were in reality criminals. Even Indira Gandhi has been a butcher. But still, if one has to choose between both of them, maybe I will choose Indira Gandhi. But I don't know. I know something of her history, whole history. Maybe one should never choose any of them because you have to choose who is more uglier. That is the only thing you can choose. But these people are projected by media as great people. They are not even human beings. Now, these are the people who are polluting the whole environment, these Miss World and Miss Universe. Everyone will be imitating these assholes. But their fault is small. The real fault is of those who are behind the game. I think, I don't remember the year, maybe it was in 94. Both of them became, in fact, it was, three of them won all were Indian. Miss Universe, Miss World, and Miss Asia Pacific. So it is like when you find that this country is more congenial, more conducive for your products, people will be buying more things. So then every year you choose which will be the best place. So maybe at that time, India became like open for this the companies which come from West, what it is called?
Multinational
companies. And also all these international media. It was around that time. So they can attack, and the Congress government was totally involved in it. And the kind of sin this government has done to destroy this country is totally unimaginable. Because everyone is involved in his or her thing. They don't know how they are destroying your country. For all these super rich mafias, the doors of the bank were completely open. Now you can take all the money from this country. You can take money in loan. But they were making India totally bankrupt. I think that was the plan, that these people will become from rich to richer to super rich, and then they will settle anywhere in the world. What is your concern for the millions and billions who will be starving? These are such great criminals, and we call them our leader. That's why they are all against Modi. They are all against Yogi, because these people are dedicating their life for the service of the people in spite all the dangers. That was also a warning signal for Modi when this Bipin Rawat, the CDS, was killed, that you can buy any more sophisticated helicopters or aeroplane, but our reach is there, because the same helicopter is used by the Prime Minister and President. You just stop trying to change India. Don't try to compete with us, otherwise you will be reduced to ashes. I was just listening to Yogi's interview. Day before yesterday. And what he has done for that state is simply Herculean. Kind of benefit he has given to people. What they were not doing in 70 years, he has been able to do in less than 5 years. So if you have, where there is a will, there is a way. If you want to do things, and I am not saying that he is a great sage. I don't know. And every sage was once a sinner. So if a person decides that this is, through this I will transform myself, I will purify myself, then people can say that he has done this. Maybe he may have done few things in his past. I don't know whether he did. In this life, maybe he may not have done anything which you call as great sin, because he was from the very young age. He became the monk of this Gorakhnath Peeth, and he became its head also, and it is a very tough life. Though his face has something of not so beautiful. Modi was also not good looking when he was younger. But that shows that they have been living a right kind of life. They're sincere about what they're doing. Because when you start becoming older and you start becoming better and better. So the man who was asking question to Yogi, he asked him that, the first question we usually ask is that, are you going to stay in the Chief Minister house, or you have already started packing? Yogi said, I have nothing to pack. I have only this, whatever I'm wearing, this is the only thing I have. So, and I'm not going anywhere. I know I have done so much but the thing is, in India, even if you have done everything, you have done the best thing, that may not win you the election. Other things are also needed, like you have to do things for Hindus, you have to satisfy different castes, because all those people who wanted to destroy India, they have played all the games. They have divided people in so many castes and sections that they cannot unite. They have understood its weakness. So the temples that has been built or has been rebuilt or restored in his Yogi's period will help him get the Hindus' vote. Muslims will, very few Muslims will vote, maybe some women, or maybe a lot of women, I don't know, of course. They are also totally brainwashed. How many of them will vote? Because they have done so many things for the Muslims, especially for the Muslim women. Now the latest is this, they have increased the age of marriage to 21. That will be of great help to every woman to be more educated. Before that, they banned this instant talaq. So no government has the courage to do those things. They have done it. And the way they have electrified the whole Uttar Pradesh, the way they have given gases to each and every poor home and built houses for them and then built toilets for them, which was not done by this Congress government. They were always saying that was their slogan. They wanted to remove poverty. But actually they wanted to destroy poor people. They wanted to and annihilate them. Because for those who have money, who have power, these people are just like insect. They may be talking great things, but because Modi has known what poverty is, his mother herself was working in houses of other people. He was himself selling tea on trains. His father was a tea seller. So he knows what is the pang of hunger. He knows what kind of suffering poverty brings. It is poverty that is responsible for most of the sins of the poor people. But those who are affluent, they are drowning in wealth. Why they have to do all these ugly things? The real criminals are Amitabh Bachchans and Khans of Bollywood. The word Khan also means, what do you call it, like mine. So they are mines for sin. Like gold mine, they are mine for sin. These are the people who are their morality of that of someone who is swimming in gutter, the ugliest kind of people. And I don't know how, because I was interested in my meditation. So I thought that these are just entertainers, jokers. So why should one give too much attention? But now, since the death of Sushant, I started looking at them. And I find that they're so ugly. You cannot even watch them for 5 minutes. Most of those who are called superstar, there are other people who are not so successful. They are real actors. But this media will not allow them, because they are all partners in this crime. They will never allow any honest talent to be respected by people. Now this woman who has become Miss Universe, now she will be helpful in destroying the whole country. She will be just the mouthpiece of what the West want her to do. Now this same woman, I came to know yesterday that she was supporting this pseudo-farmer protest. And at that time, maybe she was just 20, now she is 21. So what interest any girl will have in politics? So I think they have planned well to choose her so that she can be like Greta Thunberg or Mia Khalifa. What was her name? Mia Khalifa. Something like that. I didn't know her name before, but then I came to know that they are very famous people. All they are Western people, Western media, Western, those who have power, their greatest genius is in these things. How to destroy other countries, how to use their treasure, their wealth, their wisdom, and call it your own, and then destroy the original people. This is what they did with Osho also. Because Christianity is, as a religion, is completely empty. There's nothing in it. It's an empty vessel. And the way they treated Osho in the jail shows how low they are in their they have no culture. They're not at all civilized. They are still baboons, just wearing coats and pants. He was not even convicted, and you are keeping him in jail, taking him from one jail to another. And the way they were torturing him, they were giving him to sleep on steel plates. They knew that he has a back problem. They were using chains that was binding his back and his hands. Using cars, they will ride it in zigzag way and then suddenly will stop so that he gets shocks. Then they were keeping him in room with about 12 prisoners in the same small place, and all of them are smoking the whole night, so that they knew that he has asthma. Tears will be coming the whole night. In almost all the prison, they were like, the whole night the TV will be on with full volume. Kind of blankets and clothes which was given to him was so dirty and so ugly. And on the walls there were shit and everything. So they did everything to destroy him, to destroy his strength, inner strength. But these ugly bastards, they don't know that the strength of soul is more greater than your nuclear weapons. So the man who did what happened to him, he died of Alzheimer, Ronald Reagan. He used to forget what he was saying in the morning, he would not remember in the evening. Third-rate cowboy film actor. How can he understand Osho? Just a fanatic Christian. But the world becomes silent all the time. If you are like, whenever these things happen and you think what I have to do with it, then it will happen to you. This is what was happening all the time in India also. Those who were really brave, those who were fighting with these barbarian Islamic rulers, Islamic butchers, people were just not coming in support of them. They thought, we are farmers, we are laborers, we are doing this. Why should we help him, help that person? And then ultimately you are going to suffer. When that man who is fighting for you, who is killed, then you will be wiped out, or you will be made into slaves and prostitutes. But these people don't have even that much brain, that if you remain sleeping, you will have nightmares. Even now, those who are saying to Modi that he should do this, he cannot go against the constitution. Constitution has been met, so he has to. So what he is trying to do is more like, the word in India for politics is Rajniti, which is a very good word. It means the laws of how you have to act in politics, the morality of it. It is an art. It is not something that you become greedy for power and then you do all unlawful things. So in a lawful way, he is trying to change things. And people are, idiotic Hindus are in hurry that why he is not teaching lesson to these Muslims. Now, you are also behaving in the same way. When you have some wisdom, you are more patient. You want to, I don't know whether he can go the whole way or not, but even if you have to fight with evil people, then also you should not leave your dharma. Otherwise, you are as bad as they are. So if you become like them, then what is the difference? And there is no change has happened at all. You are both the same. Like so many people say that there should be uniform civil code. Now Modi is bringing it, but he is bringing it in part. Otherwise, they will be burning the country again. That is what they want. And that was also a conspiracy, a game, a very dirty game of the Congress. That they changed the Hindu laws, they codified it, they made it, but they didn't interfere in the Islamic law. And they say that we will be ruled by Sharia. Then the Sharia should be applied in criminal laws also. If you are stealing someone else's wealth, then your hand should be cut. If you are staring at women in an ugly way, then your eyes should be taken out. But they are not demanding Sharia there. If you have raped a woman, then you should be killed immediately. But why they are not demanding? Because they are all themselves criminals. So how then they will commit crimes? All these mullahs are themselves all rapists. They don't even leave goats, so how they will leave human beings? Don't be so Buddha-like. Start your gibberish.
Yurisha, what do you think of the Miss World 2017 I sent you yesterday? Manusha Chiller, her name.
She is quite feminine. She is quite graceful and
yes. But I felt that
delicate.
Yes,
but she will be also be totally destroyed. That is
exactly
because you are living. You have to live in the company of goons.
Yes.
You have to live in the company of criminals.
Yes.
Otherwise, the only way is that now you disappear. You have become a Miss World or Miss Universe, whatever. Now you are very qualified. What is the need? You just get rid of this ugly business. You become a doctor. Like earlier also, the first Indian to become Miss Universe, I think she was also Miss Universe, was Rita Faria in 1968. She was a doctor. I think she never joined Bollywood or anything. Bollywood is just gutter wood. It's a den for prostitution and drug and all kind of criminal activities. So any sane person will not join it. Before the death of Sushant, we were not aware that this is so ugly. No parent should allow their children to enter into this. If you have a death wish, every day people are dying. They die in some accident, but these are not accidents. Those who are not ready to compromise totally, they are killed in that way. Is so unimaginably dirty. It was not so in the past. And you can see from those heroes and the movies, it was not smelling of gutter or rotten. It was not that wherever there is money, wherever there is power, there's wrong things enter, but it was still quite balanced. People were really very creative. Those songs which were created 50 years back, still you can hear. It is still so fresh. But now the songs which they make, even one time to listen is a torture. It is all a copy of the West. If you copy people like, what is her name? Samantha Fox.
Samantha Fox?
There is someone. The very name is Fox, then she has to be Foxy. Or Lady Gaga or Lady Baba. What? The other one, what is her name?
Beyonce, is it?
Oh,
Beyonce?
Beyonce, and the other one, the Osho, about whom Osho said, I simply hate her, Madonna.
Madonna.
Only time I heard Osho saying about someone that I simply hate her. It was a great conspiracy to despise Osho's commune there. Because he was exposing the all Western hypocrisy. And maybe there were many of the people were planted by these people so that they can help them to enter inside.
And that day, I'm starting to watch the Wow Wow Country, is it? And then, actually, previously I watched a little bit. Then I didn't know why I didn't continue. Then recently, they put this Wow Wow Country. Is it Wow Wow Country or Wow Wow West? They put it under the category of, they say it's critically acclaimed, something like criminal movies, Then I was like, they put Osho under the category of criminal. I was so angry.
Why you have to be angry? They are doing the right thing. If Osho was not criminal, then they are criminals. So how can they say that we are criminals? Thing is that all our laws are for unconscious people. A man who is enlightened is beyond your laws. Because his law is his consciousness, is his awareness. So you cannot judge an enlightened person by his acts. You have to judge why he has done it, from where it is coming. These people don't have that much brain. If Osho is allowing people to know what sex is, there's no taboo, there's no tax on sex. It is free sex. You want it to be charged or what? But I've seen that this is the only place where women are really respected. They are free to choose their friend. And it is graceful, it is not ugly. But there will be everywhere one or two incidents if you have to highlight those things. Now these people are also coming from your sick world. They are to be cured. It is a hospital. He allowed like group sex for Western people. But that was not just sex, it was something so that you know what sex is as an energy, because you're not allowed to see each other. You're not allowed to see. It was stark darkness. You are because they have kept you starving. Otherwise, if that was the immoral place and the whole world is so moral, then why all kinds of sin happens? No one is against it. No government is against this when small children are made into sex object. Even children are eaten, their body parts are eaten. But whole world is silent. Why they were against Osho? Because they felt the danger. This man is a dangerous man. He will destroy all their vested interests. Osho knew how you are sick, you are suffering from terminal cancer, terminal illness. So you need surgery. Just like what Sri Ravi Shankar, when I asked him that Osho has spoken on so many books, it is said that he has spoken on 650 books. I have not counted, but whatever. And only one book is From Sex to Super Consciousness. In that also he talks about how to become super conscious, how you can move ahead. how you can climb the ladder, how you can reach to your highest possibility. But then why people have made him into a sex guru? I asked him not because I was looking for any answer. I wanted because at that time I was emotional also. I wanted to talk about my master anywhere, wherever, and I wanted to listen what he has to say. So he wants to have he has not got that much guts, so he wants to remain popular in society also. So he said that is also a way, but we will not choose that way. We will find other ways. Something like that. We will not allopathic medicine is not always needed. You can give other kind of medicine also. So what he was saying, he was hinting to those things, but he knew that there are people, and mostly those who are there, young people must be interested. Some of them must be interested, but then if he start talking about Osho, then he will no longer be the center of attraction. And he is one of his own disciples said, when I was in Rishikesh, I didn't say I don't expect him to say such things because you have to respect your master. But he said that if both Osho and Sri Sri are on the same podium, if they are invited, then people will say after some time that remove Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. We want to listen to Osho. So everyone knows those who have some brain. Because if you don't have got the guts to deal about the real problem of human being, you are talking about very high things and people are stuck at lower rung of ladder. Then talking very lofty things will not take them very high. Maybe you have your own jealousy.
Jealousy about what? No. Because the day I was so disturbed, when they put Osho, that Wawa country, under the criminal category of movies, right? And I was saying,
you have to understand one thing, that it is all created by Osho. They don't have the guts even to do that. Osho wanted that he should become controversial. He knew that is the only way to get attention of the people. Otherwise, people are sleeping so deeply. They are not at all interested in truth, but they are interested in sensational stories. Osho was a master of that. He didn't do that kind of thing much in India, because that was not needed. But he knew what West is, what America is. It's just a place where money is your God. Where if you are powerful only, then people will listen to you. So, and yet, if no one comes in this world in the body for eternity, you have a very limited time. So if you want to have some effect, then you have to, and he had this, everyone has not got that much strength that they will be able to do such kind of thing. Why anyone who has such a comfortable life will want to go to jail? But he managed all those things himself, because someone has to do that work also. Otherwise, how you will know that they just talk about democracy? The day Osho entered America, They asked him, "Are you an anarchist?" These journalists asked him. He said, "I am an anarchist and something more." So when he went to America, maybe Sheila persuaded him, but he meant business. He went there. He was not there to just enjoy and to have a ride in Rolls Royces. He had to give certain message. For that, America was needed. Even Rolls Royce was needed for that. When you are enlightened, you have gone beyond all those things. You can have hundreds of Rolls Royces, but you know that your consciousness remains untouched by all those things. Everyone is trying to do his best. Anyone who has little intelligence, you want to rise to high post, you want to be the best lecturer in your college or head of the department or whatever. So Osho has to also play the game as he had seen all these silent, enlightened people, but then how many people give notice to them? How many people came to Raman Maharshi? Osho will remain for a very long time, very like a myth, very mysterious, people will not be able to know whether he was a real master, whether he was the right person or not. But the only way is that you follow what he is saying. Well, if it is changing you, that is the thing. Otherwise, people may be talking anything and nothing happens to you. I was the person who used to hate Osho. I could not even see his picture because that is how I was programmed. That is how I was conditioned. But then, when I started doing his meditation, then what happened in one day was not happening in 1 or 2 years of very hard effort. I was never like a blind disciple of him. Only he knows modern people and their diseases. So he has given his prescription for them. Maybe for those who are very traditional, they can find other people also.
Yes, Swami, yes.
He can make even the monkeys enlightened. That is his charisma. I think you cannot find a more compassionate man than Osho. There have been others also. All masters are compassionate. But he was the right man at the right time. Maybe it will take very long, many years more to. Even now, people who are intelligent, they understand. In 2000, one of the best newspaper of India is Times of India, the English newspaper. So they did a survey in which was to be declared who is the man of millennia for India. So Gandhi defeated Osho by a very small margin. And Gandhi at that time was, the way the government has publicized him, was like everything was moving around him. So And Osho was the head of Mother Teresa and all others, Vivekananda and all. So that was people who have some intelligence, they can understand. Hmm?
Yes, Swami.
Why you have opened your shower?
I felt very emotional, Swami. And I'm very touched with how Osho sacrificed himself to show the hypocrisy of America. And I feel very touched, Swami.
This is not understanding also. For him, it is not a sacrifice. He was not a masochist. It was his joy. That was the only thing he could come out of him. Whatever he did, the source was from within him, not from the outside. He was not forced from the outside. Everything just happened. Existence has to use some vehicle to express itself. If Ravan is there, Ram will be also there. If Kans is there, Krishna will be also there. So, Osho allowed himself to become the vehicle. Whatever existence wanted to express through him, he was not hindering it, he was not obstructing. That's why he has said somewhere that I am almost, I don't remember exactly, maybe 99% surrendered to existence. When you are living in a human body, maybe little bit resistance will remain, otherwise you cannot be in the body. If you want to sacrifice yourself, then you will always regret later on, or you will have complaints. These are all the words is coming out of unconsciousness. This is very Christian effect on you. That Jesus sacrificed himself for the humanity.
Yes, Swami.
He must be knowing that there are many of the people, many of his disciples will betray him. But he knew that if you have to express yourself, you have to express in this world. So whatever the best he could use them for, he did it. If you want to do something, then you have to utilize everyone.